The formula for the gradient of our line is given by, we usually use the letter M to denote gradient, and the formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, right? So this is the formula. What do you need? In order to work out the gradient of our line, you need 2 points on the line. What this provides is our x1, y1, and the x2, y2 coordinates. All right? This is why we need 2 points. So the format for a solution. So we're going to use this example here, right? So if I am given these 2 points, 2, 3, and 6, 7, right? We want to always write what we're given. So I will put the 2 points that I'm given. And I would label those x1, y1, x2, y2. I'll label it like that because we have 2 points. The first one are the coordinates. So the first point is x1, y1, second point x2, y2. The next thing that I will do is I will always quote my formula. All right, so this is the solution part. I'll quote the formula so I could see where I am substituting things in. 7 minus 3 over 6 minus 2. And that will work out to give us 7 minus 3 is 4. 6 minus 2 is also 4. The gradient here will be 1. And that's how we find the gradient of a line. So some other things that we could note about the gradient of a line. So I'll put this as things to note. Positive gradient will always give us, if this is our axis here, a positive gradient would always give us an upward sloping line. A negative gradient would always give us a downward sloping line. So just by seeing the gradient, you will know whether the line is going to go from the bottom left to the top right or from the top left to the bottom right. Positive gradients always slope upwards, negative gradients always slope downwards. The larger the value, the more steep the line is, right? And a gradient of 0, if the gradient is equal to 0, we have a flat line. So the line looks like, it looks like this. Right? So those are some things to note with your gradients. Everybody right with gradients? So this one was gradients.